First thing first, like, share, comment on this video, man. This for the haters, man. This for the haters that got my channel strike, got my video taken down because I was finna do a Tupac. Expose that shit. Niggas don't got the mindset. You niggas don't got the mindset, nigga, to do what I do. That's why y'all niggas got my channel. That's why y'all got my video striked. That's why you niggas got my video strike. Nigga, you niggas can't do what I do. I gotta expose this shit before I get into this video though. You niggas can't do what I do. That's why you niggas mad, cause I be on here exposing shit, exposing these niggas. All that shit, bro. I already exposed the 50 Cent and Ja Rule shit. Already. You niggas mad about that. Every time I put a video out on 50 Cent and say good shit, nigga, y'all niggas wanna take my video down. I mean, get my video straight. You niggas don't have the mindset to speak like me. You niggas don't have the energy to speak like me. None of that shit. That's why you niggas want to get my video, nigga. I've been out here for 7 days. 7 days straight. 7 days straight without going live, without nigga posting, none of that shit. You niggas whole live got my damn video straight, and I couldn't even go live just because the simple fact niggas want to get my video taken down. See, y'all know I be nigga. I do this. I know how to put it. I know how to put it together. You niggas don't. You niggas feel some type of way though about me exposing shit like, bro. You niggas feel some type of way. You niggas feel some type of way, yo. And I'm gonna speak on this before I get into this video for sure that. Know that. Nigga, if you niggas feel some type of way about me, nigga, putting any video up, nigga, don't click on my shit. Don't watch it. Nigga, and I go hard on my other channel. YouTube don't even want to push my shit out there. I go so hard. They don't even want to push my shit out there. Nigga. Just because I do this shit, nigga. Every time, this what I do, nigga. This what I do, nigga. I don't go off what these other niggas say, nigga. I know how to do this shit. I know how to expose shit, yo. I got that mindset, yo. I got it. I know what to do. I know what to say. And you niggas mad because y'all can't do that. Y'all don't have that energy to speak like me, talk like me, nigga. Y'all don't have that energy. Y'all niggas don't have that energy and you niggas mad. You niggas mad. I made you niggas mad and took my video down. You niggas ain't doing, you niggas can't do what I do. You niggas can't do that. What you niggas can do? Sit on here and hate on the next nigga. That's what you niggas can do. That's what niggas can do. Sit on here and hate on the next nigga. That's what y'all niggas do and want to get their videos taken down. Like I did a 50 Cent video on my other channel. And you niggas got my video. You try to get my video straight. Y'all got my video copyrighted at first and then say I was copyrighted. But then now it say I'm copyrighted. And now y'all niggas feel a certain way. Cause I do this. I know how to do it. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Then I was doing I was doing a reaction to on my other channel, Shannon Shark and the Bow Wow the Bow Wow interview. Y'all was trying to get that strike. So y'all know I'm doing good. That tells you I know I'm doing good on this motherfucker. Cause niggas trying to get, they so mad they can't do what I do. You niggas so mad y'all can't do what I do, yo. Y'all want to get my videos taken down. Like I said, I be going so hard on my other channel. YouTube don't even want to push my videos out to the algorithm. That's how hard I be going in on the shit, yo. Niggas can't fuck with me. Niggas can't mess with me, yo. Niggas cannot mess with me. But I'm gonna go through this. Keep hating. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nothing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Niggas mad, just don't watch it. Y'all niggas feel some type of way, just don't watch it. Cause I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do, yo. I'm gonna do what I do. Fuck. Push on. Push on to this shit, yo. Niggas can't fuck with me on no type of level. You niggas feel some type of way about this shit, yo. Fuck, nigga. I finna do a whole Tupac and Biggie video. Man, come on, bro. Come on, yo. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me, yo. And I'm finna get to this video, though. I just had to speak on this shit, man. On these hating ass niggas. You know, these niggas be so hateful because niggas be exposing their favorite rapper or favorite blogger on this bitch. You niggas hating, man. Clowns. Oh shit, I put the wrong shit. But yeah, man, I had to expose these clowns real quick before I get into this video. These niggas clowns.
What it good be? Hoping to see me. It's your boy NORE.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And this is Military Crazy World Podcast. Make some noise! And when I tell you, I swear to God, I literally went to and I tried to get with folks. Folks told me, man, you're fucking with the wrong folks. It's not no limit at the time. It's the hot boys. And I didn't know. It was a Puerto Rican girl. She had gold fronts in her teeth. And she said, Walter, you're doing the wrong thing. You better go fuck with the hot boy. You better go fuck with. And what I realized was there's real niggas across the world.
Facts.
There's so many different parts of your life that I respect, that I honor, that I watched.
Hey man, BG ran out.
And obviously one of them was when you were with the label. The other was when you left the label. And then the other is when you came back to the label, but then you did so much things. Like that, and the thing about it is this. I came to New Orleans so many different times. A lot of people don't know that New Orleans has a Spanish community. So I used to come and be there. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, the whole city respect Chopper City.
Nah, facts.
They whole respect B Jizzle. They respect who BG represents. They respect who, and you know what I did? Man, it was so many times I tried to connect. I met you at Prodigy video. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that part later. But I was so many times, and when I found out that you came home, because I didn't even realize you did 13 years, 13?
Nah, big 12 and a half.
12 and a half.
12 and a half. 30, you might as well say 13.
You might as well say 13.
Facts.
And what I'm trying to say is, I'm gonna be honest with you. This might be the first time. Where Mr. Lee at? Where Mr. Lee at? This might be the first time that we're gonna start the show off. And I want to start the show off by giving you your flowers.
Man, nah.
Because you know why?
Bro.
1,000,000%, you deserve your flowers. I was so excited, man. Like, let me tell you something. Because when you a real one,
wow.
Hey!
Wow.
And Snoop Dogg said it's better than a Grammy because it comes from your people.
Nah, man. Like,
and he said it comes from your people.
Bro, I'm so humbled, you know what I'm saying, and just so appreciative.
No.
And you know, coming from you, who's the, you know, super legend in this, like this.
Yeah,
man.
You gonna make some noise for that?
You gonna make some noise for that? Like how much this mean to me?
But I'm not
man.
going.
You hear me?
Yes,
and they got real flowers in it.
Yes. Let's go. But let me just tell you something, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Alvarez? Who's Alvarez?
Americana for Alvin.
Corporal Alvarez. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Had it been anybody else, I'm out in vacation in Puerto Rico and I forgot. And I was like, oh shit, BG is here. And I said, nah. Out of anybody else in this world, I'm flying back for BG.
Nah.
Because you a real one. Come on, let me get. I'll get up. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest,
That's
bro.
A fact.
No. You deserve this shit.
I appreciate it, bro.
Nah, you deserve
like
shit.
From the bottom of my heart, bro. I appreciate it. You hear me?
And because I'm gonna just tell you something. There's not a lot of real rappers. There's not a lot.
Yeah, nah, it's a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, you know, this thing of ours that we call hip hop, bro, it's a lot of dudes that's watered down, man. It's just really, you know what I'm saying? Like really
nice.
not who they say who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wait,
you know,
but just say watered down.
Nah, it's crazy though because, you know, people get a little fame, people get a little money, man, and they forget where they come from. You know what I mean? And I ain't never been him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've always, you know, just been true to myself, you know what I mean? True to, you know, where I come from and just standing on what's real, man. You know what I mean? And that mean more to me than anything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
So I'm gonna bounce around a little bit, right? But this is one of my favorite times. When I seen you, this is when you left Cash Money, right?
Facts.
When you left Cash Money and you just walking through Chopper City and you promoting Chopper City. And but I don't feel like, in my opinion, this is my opinion.
Go ahead.
You wasn't dissing Cash Money, but you were saying, yo, I'm gonna put together my four, and you say these are not the hot boys. These are not the hot boys. And I seen you in the hood. I felt that shit so much because I was down with a person named Tragedy.
Right.
Tragedy was my Birdman.
Right.
And when I seen you go on your own, oh my God, that shit touched me in a way because I was just like, damn. A lot of us don't understand that we're from the hood and we believe in the person that's putting us on, right?
Big facts.
Big facts.
You know and first and foremost, I just want to say, man, like, you know, Baby and Slim, man, they you know, they saved my life with this music thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's make a noise for that.
They, you know, they
Baby, my man, that's my nigga.
Big facts. Like, you know, it's deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying? With me, you know, Baby and Slim, man, and you know, Cash Money changed my life. You know, saved my life. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we went through what we went through. And, you know, I was young, you know, wild, you know, reckless, you know what I'm saying? I made some mistakes, you know, they made some mistakes, you know, and as we got older, you know, and as we grew, you know, we was able to have a conversation about it and, you know, really understand both sides you know, perspective of it, you know what I mean? But when I left, you know, they know me, like I'ma say what's on my mind.
But you left
you know,
and
say
you
what's
stayed in the hood.
and not facts because
you walking through with the red shirt on. I'm looking.
You know what's crazy? The reason I was able to come back, you know, to the hood like that, and the hood was able to embrace me.
Now this is the same hood you're all from.
Yeah,
Okay.
all us from uptown, you know, from the 3 to the 13, like all us from the hood. But you know, when we made it, and when we got the, you know, the $30 million deal, and you know, when we was on MTV and BT, and you know, doing the world tours and
Jabot jeans everywhere, Reeboks everywhere.
Yes, big fakes. Like I never forgot where I came from. You know what I mean? The same dude I was, you know, when I had $1,000, you know what I'm saying, was the same dude I was when I got my first $1 million. You know what I mean? So, you know, when I walked away, you know, from the dollar sign, you know what I mean, with pretty much nothing, you know what I mean? I probably had a couple of $100,000, you know what I mean? And I walked away, and I just was like, man.
Walked away from Cash Money, you say?
Yeah. Okay. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, when I was up, I was the same dude I was when I was down, you know what I mean? So, you know, the hood embraced me and wrapped their arms around me because they knew, you know what I mean, that, man, like I ain't never changed. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never changed. And you know, there's a lot of dudes that, you know, when they get up, you know, they get to shitting on their homies, you know, get to talking to their homies reckless, you know, get to treating people bad, you know, not just being the same person, you know, they was before they got on, man. But I never was him, man. You know what I mean? I'd be, you know, in the barbershop on the block, you know, watching, you know, 106 Park and seeing, you know what I'm saying? The videos come, like, I you know what I'm saying? I had the Benzes and, you know, all the whips and all that, you know, I leave off tour and come post up, you know, on the block, you know, just chilling because that's where, you know, I felt comfortable at, man. So, you know, it wasn't nothing, man, for the hood to, you know, just wrap their arms around me, man, because at the end of the day, when I was up, I ain't never forgot, you know, where I came from.
He's the same person.
Now, let me ask you, because here's one of the parts of the story when I'm looking, and I always thought No Limit
and Juvenile
and Cash Money was like Bloods and Crips, right? I'm from New York, so you gotta actually let me get away with this, right?
Facts,
you gotta let me get it because I'm an outsider looking in.
Facts.
But when you research you say, damn, BG and Soulja Slim was damn near best friends.
Nah, big facts. Big facts.
But Soulja Slim represented No Limit.
Big facts.
Right?
Big facts.
So I'm looking and I'm like, because I knew this, but as I'm researching it now, I'm saying, holy shit, this was actually, we would affiliate to Bloods and Crips now.
Facts. Now. And you know, Slim was originally supposed to be on Cash Money for.
See, I don't know this.
You know what I mean?
Please tell me this. Please tell me this. I don't know that. I don't know that. Okay.
Nah, because, you know, as a group, UNLV, you know, who was signed to Cash Money, you know, like previously the dudes that I came up under, you know what I mean? And, you know, he was featured, you know, on the UNLV album. And, you know, Slim was a cold-blooded gangster, like, for real. Like, Slim just was, you know, different. Like, you know.
Are we talking Calio, Magnolia?
Slim Magnolia to the bone.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Slim from the Magnolia Projects. Okay. You know what I mean? You know, he started, you know, on the Parkway with KLC. You know what I mean? With
the producer.
The producer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, facts. And yeah, man, Slim, but Slim had one foot in and one foot out. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't think.
I don't think you ever talked about this.
Man. But back then, like I said, you know, we was just young niggas. You know what I'm saying? We was wilding. I don't even think we had realized, you know, how much you know, rap and music, you know, could change our lives. Like, we just was doing it for the love of the music at the time, you know what I mean? And just doing it for the city, you know, representing, you know, where we came from, representing our hoods, representing our wars and things of that nature. But, you know, Slim was going back and forth to jail for carjackings and, you know, attempted murders, armed robberies. You know what I'm saying? Like all type of shit. Like, so, you know, finally, you know, when Slim, I think Slim had caught his last shows, you know what I mean? And he came home and, you know, KLC, you know what I'm saying, pulled him under his wing and, you know, No Limit was, you know what I mean? At the top of the game.
Was producing for No Limit.
He was producing for No Limit. Nah,
Here's my next question.
Absolutely.
So just Slim also had his ties to C Murder.
Nah, facts. That came from when he went to No Limit, facts.
Okay,
facts.
So how was you and C Murder's relationship? Because, I mean, I'm an outsider looking in, so I'm asking this out of ignorance.
Me and C Murder relationship came through Slim.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I mean? Like, you know, you know, me and Slim.
It's crazy because as a fan, I want to know this.
Yeah,
I'm asking this as a fan. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, facts. Me and C Murder relationship, you know, pretty much came through Slim. You know what I'm saying? You know, after Slim was murdered, you know what I mean, and I understood and respected, you know, the relationship that Slim and C had, and then C ended up falling on his murder charge. And, you know, he reached out to me, you know, to get on the record. Oh, y'all done heard of me? You know what I mean?
But was that when you was in jail too? Or no?
Nah, I was out. I was out. You know, C Murder was in. You know what I'm saying? He reached out to me, you know, to get on the record. You know what I'm saying? And I've always been a fan of No Limit. You know what I mean? And they whole movement.
We always wanted to hear that.
What they
we heard that even, I think Baby kind of even said that to us.
Facts.
And P even said it was mutual respect.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not only that, like, if you really do your history and your homework, like you will know that Mac was on my first Chopper City album. Like Mac is my brother. Like, me and Mac, you know, grew up together.
Okay.
Mia X is like a, you know, big sister to me. Like, you know, we go back 25 years. You know what I'm saying? Fiend, you know, we used to live like a block away from each other, you know, when I was in elementary school. Like, you know, I got ties to a bunch of artists, you know, on No Limit. Like, I mean, the city's small. It's kind of big, but it's small.
See, the city's small to y'all, but to us, when we see Calio, we see Magnolia, we thinking this is...
Listen, all that's in like a 4-5 block radius, man. You know what I'm saying? You got the Calio right here, Magnolia right here, Milfamine right here, 13 Wall right here, and then the 17 Wall like right back here. So, and it's all uptown, but man, all that shit 5-10 minutes away from each other. You know what I mean?
Let me just tell you, as a New Yorker,
popping, you now, you know what I'm saying?
This my friend, this my brother EFN. I don't know how you looked at it.
What?
No, I'm talking about looking at it. But we thought like Calio and Magnolia.
Hell nah, that's 5-10 minutes. Man, that's 5
We thought y'all was...
And if you know the cuts and the streets and the boop bop
it's
bam,
really 4 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? You get more little...
It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Go up, bop bam, and you right there in the project. You know what I'm saying? From one project to the next in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
Nah, big facts.
Wow.
Big facts.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a story.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra.
Or get 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models. Or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value on select Sierra 1500 models.
I went to try to do a record with No Limit. I couldn't reach them, right?
Okay.
So I was telling my brother-in-law at. My brother-in-law. So I went to the W Hotel. It's in between.
Right in the CBD. Right in the
joint.
I know exactly where you at.
And there's this Puerto Rican girl, and she came to me and she said, No Limit, not the shit no more. And I said, what? And she said, you better go fuck with them Cash Money boys.
Nah.
And I said, okay. And I reached out to Baby. That's why me and Baby to this day is cool.
Facts.
And Baby said, you sure? You won't fuck with us? I said, yeah. you know I know. So I said, yeah. And it was Juvie. So, all right. So let me just tell you something. A lot of people think that Jay-Z worked with Juvie first. That's not the case.
That's
it's
not
me. Yeah. It's me. I worked with Cash Money first. This is documented. You can do it. It's 1999 on my album. Yeah. And Baby said to me, fuck with my niggas. And he introduced me to you, introduced me to Juvie.
Facts.
The only person I didn't understand was Lil Wayne. I couldn't get it at that time. He was so young.
Right.
I couldn't get it.
Right.
But I wanna go to there. I watched y'all documentaries. You had about 3 or 4 documentaries. I'm sitting there like this. So I forgot Birdman's brother that passed away.
Eldridge.
Okay.
Eldridge, yeah.
So I'm looking, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I want you to answer me honestly too. I know you are, because you don't know how to be fake. I know that. I know that. But when I watch that shit, I'm talking about this is Skinny BG, and I'm so happy. I'm watching you. But what do you think that you were happy because this was your first time getting out the hood, or you were just happy because this is the first opportunity you had? What do you think?
I mean, I ain't even lying. Like, you know, before we even got the deal, like, you know, we had been, you know, had the South on lock and, you know, been getting money and, you know, been doing units and been popping bottles and, you know, doing our thing, man. I think I was just most so happy that, like, damn, like, we've, like, man, because when you come from the hood, like, you really can't see past the hood for real. You know what I mean? Like, and I never, in my wildest dreams, you know, would have thought that we would have reached, you know, the levels of success that we was able to reach. And, you know, for Wayne to, you know, be the golden, you know, for Cash Money to been in, you know, define the whole era and, you know, for the Cash Money brand to just be as big as it is and, you know, for Juvenile to still be getting plaques from 400 degrees, like 25 years later, like, you know what I mean? Just, you know, for me to have a word in a dictionary, like bling bling, and you know, bro, like, man, bro, coming from where I come from, bro, like, you know, bro, like, you can't even see past 25 for real. Like,
I gotta have a drink. I don't know whatever drink you got. I gotta have a drink. Oh, it came one time. Look. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you,
man. So.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I just was having fun, bro. I'm
gonna be honest with you. Let me give you your flowers. I seen hood niggas make it before, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I never seen hood niggas make it like y'all.
Nah, big facts, man. Nah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. When you came home, I'm gonna ask you about this, but I'm gonna ask you about this later.
Okay.
You made a diss record towards Cash Money.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I ever in my life seen a person make a diss record and get a pass for it. Like, niggas was like, the nigga got a whole, You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, man, listen.
I've never heard no response. I've never heard. No, I'm dead serious.
Because when you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong, man. Right. You know what I mean? So, you know, at the end of the day, man, like I say, man, you know, man, bro, the bros know, like, man, just will be tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like, they know know what I'm saying? Like when I get in my feelings, I spaz out. You know what I mean? And
because you, I believe Turk was on here and you was like, man, tell Turk shut the fuck up. I'm like, Jizzle just told Turk to shut up. And then just told everybody, shut up too. At the same time. And I'm like, I've never seen that before.
It sound like family talk though.
No, but you know what? That's family. That's family.
Yeah, that's family talk.
sometimes, bro, everything ain't for everybody.
Everything for everybody. So, but what is it? You had to get that off your chest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I did. Absolutely. I had to get that off my chest. You know what I mean? And, you know, niggas understand it. Like, you know, we done talked about it and, you know, it's all
nigga, we had a whole meeting
bro.
about it. We was like,
Man,
this nigga BG is crazy. Shooting on everybody and they cool with it. I said, this nigga no, I'm dead serious. Cause I'm like, holy, and I know Birdman. I know him.
Man, Birdman raised me, bro. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
That.
Like, you know, that's like a father figure to me. You know what I'm saying? Him and Slim. You know what I mean? I got the utmost love for him, the utmost, you know, respect for him. Like, you know, it's gonna always be like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes, like, you know, shit, you know what I mean? And, you know, we laugh about it, we joke about it, but
on a private plane, I imagine.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
You're not joking about it in Rob Playland.
Man, listen,
even
after that, I'm gonna be like, bitch, look, bitch, you know you're on bed, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, don't do me that. You know what I'm saying? It's me. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's deeper than rap, man. You know what I mean? It's deeper than rap, man, and the love and respect, you know what I'm saying, going always be there, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, you know, in the booth and you know, in the studio, you know what I mean? You know, when you just getting them emotions out and just getting them feelings out and just, you know, speaking from the heart, like, you know, shit just come out, you know what I mean? And, you know, I just, you know what I'm saying, sometimes shit just come out, man, and you know, but at the end of the day, man, you know, I'm always be, you know, like, you know, I live and breathe, you know what I'm saying, for Chopper City, man. But, you know, Cash Money gonna always be my home, man.
I love
you know
that.
What I mean?
I love that. But do you realize, like, when it comes to the real nigga category, and I don't even want to use the word nigga, right? Yeah. But real, it's Tupac, DMX, and then it's BG.
Oh man, that's a hell of a lineup. You hear me? Man, like, nah, that's
I didn't even put myself in there.
Hey, nah.
I ain't even put myself in there. But what I'm saying is, do you realize that? You realize, like I let me tell you something. I love you, man. I love who you represent. I love who you are, and it was a blessing for me to just go and reiterate your category, and I just kept looking, and I was just like, damn. I just kept telling my son. My son is right there. He's my son.
He
right there. His son here.
BG,
and I just kept telling him, I was like, yo, man. I kind of don't admire any other rappers.
Nah.
But I admire you.
Man, come on, bro. Don't do me that.
No,
Don't do me that, bro.
That's it. That's the reason. That's the reason why Birdman's telling you, yo, I'm gonna call you because I told Birdman this. I said, yo, man, when y'all was at the outs, I never had an opinion.
Right.
I feel like y'all should make it right.
Nah, big facts. Big facts.
And Slim, I told it to Slim,
and he knew, like, back then, like, you know, I was like, you know,
that nigga BG got John Cena on his chain. He stole the logo. Look. Stole that logo. Y'all see that, right? Stole that motherfucking logo. That John Cena logo. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at his chain.
Just a young, you know, rebellious, you know, child, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why he never answered me or never, you know, responded, you know what I mean? Because I'm talking about, you know, when my mama house was a stash house, you know what I mean? You know, back in the 80s, you know what I mean? Like, bro, we go way back, you know what I mean? So, you know, the like, I guess he just looked at it like, man, that's my just young, wild, reckless, rebellious child, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even much gonna, you heard me? I'm gonna just let him vent. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna answer. You heard me? You know what I mean?
So let me ask you,
and that's just how that went.
As a person, like I just told you, Trash put me on. Trash is like my bird man, right? And it was a certain point where Trash did something where I was just like, man, I can't forgive this. And I made a diss record after he made a diss record, right?
Right.
I regret it. This is me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you should regret it. But what was the breaking point where you felt like, damn? Was it when you was in jail or was it when you came home?
What, far as what?
Like, as far as like, damn, man, let me say something. Let me get this off my chest. Like how we speaking earlier.
You mean like just...
That was before he went in.
Yeah, that was way before I went to jail. You know, I went to jail in 2011.
Yeah, because
you know
I see that in the documentary.
Yeah, nah, because I left Cash Money, 2002, 2003, you know what I mean? So I ain't go to jail to, you know, 2011, you know what I mean? But I think our first time really, you know, just is when his little sister Tamara died in the car wreck. You know what I'm saying? God bless Tamara, man. You know what I mean? Like, may she rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But I think she died in a car wreck in like 2007. You know what I mean? And you know, me and Myra was like the same age. You know what I mean?
And
like,
you reached out to him?
And me and Myra grew up together. You know, that was like a sister to me. Like, that was my sister. You know what I mean? And you know, just as much as I knew it was hurting him, you know, it was hurting me. And one night, he was on the radio with Q93, you know what I mean, with Wild Wayne, man. Shout out to Wild Wayne. And I heard him on the radio, and I called in, you know what I mean? And I called in live, man. And Wild Wayne plugged, you know, both us in on the air together, you know what I mean? And I just let him know, you know, that you know, I love him, you know, I was sorry for his loss, you know, blah, 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 you know, this, that, and the other. And then that's, you know, when we started, you know, just you know, mending, you know, the relationship and just, you know, just really just forgiving each other for everything that had happened, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was the first time that I remember is, when Tamara died in the car crash.
Let's make some noise. Let me just tell you something. And I'm going to tell you something that no one wants to tell you. Rough Riders. Rockefeller. I don't even remember any other crews. But I don't even know if I'm a part of this crew. But the fact when Cash Money got back together, that was the best thing we've ever seen in hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta remember, we seen when y'all was at the top.
Nah, big facts. And
then we seen y'all lose. I mean, y'all do it. Y'all go down. And then we had the Turk thing, and Turk said that y'all was wearing fake watches. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking. Did you saw that? Because I really...
Man, yeah, I seen that, man. But we ain't even gonna eat much.
Let's stay positive.
Yeah, nah.
Let me just tell you something. I'm gonna just tell you something. As an outsider looking in, as an insider looking out.
Right.
When y'all got this shit together, we all industry motherfuckers is looking like, damn.
Nah.
We wish we could be y'all.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
real shit. Come on. You don't think Rough Riders wish that? You don't think Rockefeller?
Oh, this bird right here.
Let's go, goddammit. Let's go, goddamn.
What's up, bitch?
What's wrong, bro?
I'm live on Drink Shit. Nah, he can hear you. Hold on.
You know I love you, Birdman. Come on, bro. You know me and you got a different relationship. We good. Real talk.
Hey.
That's right. Oh shit, yo, you know. We giving BG his flowers. Tremendously. He needs to, he has to have it. Yes.
That's your little gangster. He did it the right way,
We got him. All right, my brother.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you as soon as I finish, bro. All right, look. All right.
So I just want to be honest, because you living in the moment that you might not understand if you live in it. Y'all doing the most historical shit. That tour that y'all doing right now.
Yeah.
What are y'all living in right now? After all these years later.
Nah, man. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Most historical shit.
Yeah, nah. It really. I mean, it's humbling. You know what I mean, to me, right? You know what I mean. But it just really. Cause for real, when I got that 14-year sentence, bro, I thought it was over.
14 years.
You know what I'm saying? Them people gave me 14 years, 168 months. You know what I mean? And you know, when they gave me all that time, bro, I really thought it was over with. Like, I thought they closed the curtains on me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's hard to remain relevant in this rap thing, you know, for a month.
And who was the rappers that reached out to you? Boosie?
Yeah, Boosie held me down, man. Walked me all the way to the door. T.I., you know what I mean? Like, my man Mano, you know what I'm saying? Birdman, you know what I mean? But
Mano from New York?
Absolutely. That's my brother, man. Yeah,
That's my nigga too.
Mano like this here, man. We go all the way back. You heard me? But yeah, man, but for real, I couldn't see that far. You heard me? You know what I mean? Like I really couldn't see that far, man. And it took, you know, maybe like 5, 6 years into my sentence.
To the bed.
You know, that I started feeling like, damn, man, like, you know, I might got another shot at it, man. You know, with you could kind of, once you get over the hump, you know, you could pretty much, you know, see the end and know how you're going to walk it down. Right. And, you know, with social media and Instagram and, you know, all the different platforms that's out here now, you know, that you could just stay active on.
Stay connected, right.
Stay connected and
was you recording
relevant.
Music in there?
You know what I mean?
Or no?
Nah, man, like, I mean...
Bob's Cartel recorded music. Man, you see all these people recording music now?
Man, them people pulled me up when I first got in there and told me, you know, that if I get caught, you know, rapping on the phone or doing anything, you know what I'm saying? They was with me on 23 and 1. You know what I'm saying? No like, way. Period. Yeah.
Oh, they were on you.
Man, them people was on me out the gate.
Yeah,
you know
I can see that. I can see that.
Like, they wasn't having it, you know what I mean? And, you know, I done been caught, you know, with knives and cell phones and, you know, different shit, but I never tried them like that, you know what I mean? Because I already knew, you know, in the feds is different. You know what I mean? Like anything that
you was in the feds,
you know,
not the state.
Nah, yeah, I was in the feds.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's anything, you know, that you can make money off of, or you know, you could. Man, them feds don't play like that.
They'll tack more shit on you.
Yeah, they book your ass. You know what I'm saying? like they ain't going for it. You know what I mean? So. You know, but like I was saying, man, in the beginning, I was a little bitter. You know, I was.
I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I will never accept defeat.
I am an American soldier. Let me ask you. Why was you bitter?
Because I felt like I was over sentenced.
Yeah, he thought it was
done.
From
the sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, I just felt like
it seemed hopeless.
I was over sentenced. Yeah, man, because you know I done seen, you know, T.I. get a year and a day, and you know Gucci get 3 years, and Beanie, got a year and like all these dudes had
You
the
got
same
14. You like, what the
case
fuck?
I had, right? Gun charge, you know what I mean? And they got, these slaps on the wrist.
Even Weezy got a year.
Even Weezy got a year and a day in New York. It was state, but it was a year and a day. So I'm like, shit, I'm a rapper too. Let me get the rapper deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You want the rapper deal?
I'm like, man, let me get the rapper deal, man. You know what I mean? But
that is crazy. That's true what you said.
I'm talking
that must
about,
have been crazy to hear
man,
that sentence.
I'm talking about, man, they smacked me over the head, man. You heard me with the homie the clown jump. You heard me, I'm saying? Like, the homie don't play that. You heard me? Like,
what you don't know,
you know what I'm saying?
in case you don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you. You had probably the most support on the streets. You probably didn't see it. Your people probably saw it.
Yeah.
Your people saw it, but you probably didn't want to hear it. They was probably calling you like, they got your back.
Nah. Facts. Nah, I was seeing it. I was hearing about it. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was feeling it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The fans, like, man, the fans was incredible on my bid, man. You heard me? Like, I used to get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of letters, you know what I mean, from fans just telling me, keep your head up, we with you, stay focused. We can't wait till you get home, like, sending me cards, pictures, and like that alone, kept me motivated. You know what I mean? I used to get more love from fans than motherfuckers that, I knew on the streets. You know what I mean? Like the fans was so supportive. So I'ma always, just appreciate the fans and just have love for them, for the love that they had for me during my bid, man.
Well, let me just tell you something. We've been doing this for 9 years, right?
9 years. Going into our 10th year.
And I know the algorithms. And when I just tweeted out, we got BG. Let me just tell you something.
Lit up.
Your fans serious. I'm just being honest. I might have had to erase the tweet. I said, this is too much. This is too much. And I had to call y'all. Listen, I might miss my flight. And then they was like, we're here for you, Nori. I said, fuck, I'm making my flight. I said, I'm making my flight. I made it. Listen, anybody else, I would have probably been like, you know what I mean?
100% he would have.
I would have missed it. Yeah, I would have been like, man, fuck that. But you know what? This is 1,000,000% something. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You really deserve your flowers.
Man,
Not just here, but in real life.
Yeah, facts. I done put my work in, bro. You heard me? I done put my work in, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I ain't finished. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? I got a lot more, you know what I'm saying, to contribute, man, to the culture, man. So, I'm just glad, man, that I'm free. That I got another shot at it, man. And yeah, man, I'm a rep, man. I'm a rep, man, for the real, man.
So let me ask you, Birdman was not asleep on stage.
Nah, hell, nah.
They explained that. They said he was reading some.
Yeah, nah. All right, so you come on, bro. You done did arena days.
Yeah, I did a lot.
So
when the set list, right?
When they had a set list tape, to the flow, and the list of songs, and
you looking down. You looking down.
So, you know what I'm saying? He's reading, seeing what's coming up next. He just got caught from a bad. he got caught from a bad angle, and then I pull up on some, just hyping him. The way. Not hyping him, on some wipe me down. Just on some. You know what I'm saying? It looks like you pushing him out the way, but it looks funny. But Ron wasn't sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ron ain't never did a hard drug ever, man. You know what I'm saying? He used to be on us.
Okay.
I done seen shit on the internet about him being on fentanyl and him being on this and being on that, bro. And we had a good laugh about it. Like, we joked off it. You know what I'm saying? I joked off him. Like, we joked off each other. But, yeah, he was reading the song list.
Okay, because, I'm going to be honest with you. It looked like it was finally y'all time to be the big homies. That's what it looked like. It looked like Lil Wayne was like, because it looked like Lil Wayne was like, let's go, nigga. That's what it looked like. I'm getting him. I'm outside looking at him. So I'm looking like,
Yeah, nah, and this ain't me just trying to clean it up. I'm just being 100% real with it, man. He was reading the song list, man. You know what I mean? Because I have to gaze down there at times because the show probably an hour, damn near 2 hours for real. You know what I'm saying? We got the first Cash Money set. Bam, then Wayne come out. Then bam, then Wayne bring us back out, you know, for the Hot Boys set. You know what I mean? So it's you know what I'm saying? By the time, it's probably like a 2 hour set, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's yeah, man, like, and motherfuckers just be trying to make sure I know what's coming up next. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be on point.
Yeah, so you look.
And I think,
know that.
Facts.
I know that because I be like that too.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a big fact.
You know, when you look at this, okay.
And they got a teleprompter right there too. They got the teleprompter, but then you got the list. You know what I'm saying? Taped to the flow, so it's like 5 sheets with all the songs, with probably about 10 songs on each. You know what I'm saying? Sheet. And, you know, Round just got caught up reading the list, bro, and it just looked like
and they clipped that.
I like how you keep calling around. I like how you keep calling around. You know, I'm catching on.
There probably was some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, but it's all gravy though, man. Ain't about nothing. No, it's like, you know, he ain't tripping. He like, all press is good press. We ain't tripping.
It's hilarious.
The arena's still selling out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep getting this bag, and it is what it is.
Let's make some noise for that. All right. So we're gonna play a game. You want to explain the rules?
Yeah. We're gonna bring who's drinking over here?
Okay, because he's not drinking.
Nah, I got this little Kool-Aid right here.
Yeah. So who is your designated drinker? You gotta have somebody from New Orleans.
Designated drinker from the end. Oh, damn. None of my niggas drink.
Oh, you can have, or Sonny D will happily.
You want Charlie? Who man, Big Booby Black. Come on. There's Big Booby Black. Big Booby Black, BWH.
Chopper City?
And Charlie just want to drink. He love BG.
Charlie, let's go.
Original Magnolia Gangster right here.
Yes.
You heard me? Big facts. Big facts.
All right.
I'm not going to lie to you. Me going to Magnolia might have been the illest thing I've ever witnessed.
Bro, this is a Magnolia legend right here.
I've never seen
nigga, this a
Magnolia like
legend.
Magnolia. Magnolia is a different place.
He went to the old Magnolia too.
I went to the middle of the world. They call it what?
The middle of the world.
The middle of the world.
I agree. No, I promise. I went to the 1998 Magnolia. I went to the
when the bricks was up.
7-7.
When the bricks was up.
I was there like that. And then I went to where's he murder from? Calio. I went to the Calio, and I said, "Why are you living here?" Okay, so you gonna drink?
No, he good.
Yeah. Okay.
He good. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we ready? Who got the questions?
All right, so we're gonna give you 2 choices.
Okay.
If you pick one, we're not drinking. But if you don't pick, we're drinking.
This is a horrible first question.
So this for me or him?
For you.
All right,
he's
so I go.
designated drinker.
All right, cool. All right, so
we're giving you 2 names. If you pick one, we're not drinking.
All right.
If you say both of them, neither. But you know, we want stories. It's really about bringing up any stories.
Bet. Let's get it.
Okay. Yeah.
I pick one we drinking.
If you pick one, we're not drinking.
Tell us a story if you have one with them.
Okay. If you pick, we're not drinking though.
So I'm gonna ask the first one because I definitely let me just say it and then I'll say it.
I bet.
Soulja Slim or Tupac? I definitely want a Soulja Slim story. Okay.
Soulja Slim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, I Soulja Slim, like our New Orleans Tupac, man. You know what I mean?
That is the New Orleans Tupac.
You know, now big facts, like, you know, one of the realest niggas that ever done it, you know what I mean? And you know, when it come down to, I got a million, you know what I'm saying, Soulja Slim stories, man, but you know what I mean? Like,
wasn't y'all supposed to do an album together?
We did an album together.
Okay.
Boy, it ended up getting leaked, man. You heard me? Like,
so it was unofficial when it came out.
Man, we had just finished recording it, man, and when he got killed, it was in his Cadillac truck, right? You know what I mean? So
the album was in his Cadillac?
Yeah, he was listening to it. It was on the, you know, back then we had CDs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the disc was literally in his CD player, right? So when he jumped out the truck, he left the car door open and the truck ended up being part of the crime scene. So they ended up towing his truck to the motherfucking pound, you know, to the police, whatever. And, you know, somebody from there stole a disc, you know,
so
out
the disc wound up being evidence.
And now that, man, whoever stole the truck out the police pound ended up leaking it, bro. And next thing you know, that bitch just spread it like wildfire, man.
That's crazy.
And fucked our whole bag up. You know what I mean? But
fuck.
Yeah, man.
I was about to make some noise for that, but then I thought about it.
Nah, but it's cool though, because you know, a lot of people don't know we still gotta, because I'm gonna go back in there and retouch that joint up a little bit, and then there's some unreleased songs, you know, that we have. So I'm gonna still put out a BG and Soldier Slim album, you know, somewhere in the near future, man. That's a fact.
And would that be on Chopper City Records, or would that be on?
That would be on Cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, his mama, Lil Soldier Slim, you know, Lil Peaches, you know, they still running Cutthroat Committee. So it would definitely be a joint project. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of y'all ain't understanding what he just said. Like he making sure he
taking care. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I love. There ain't a lot of niggas. Listen,
man,
trust me.
Man, I can't.
I'm taking a shot. Fuck it. Okay,
the next one. Juvenile Wayne.
Take a shot.
Hey, don't leave the witness.
I'm saying, but Juven said itself, man. We easy to go, man.
So both we drinking.
Nah, facts.
Okay, but we still drinking. Fuck it.
No, he said both. We drinking.
I got
Jay-Z or DMX?
DMX.
Like,
okay, tell us why.
Oh man, bro, DMX just different, bro. That raw, you know, uncut,
and you was on tour with him, and tour with Jay-Z too.
I gotta go. I got a phone, man. This, y'all know. I do this though, man. I just had to come on here and watch this video, see what this nigga BG talking about, you know. But like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm up.